What's going on, guys? What's going on, Thai Squad? What's going on, everybody? So, which team needs a win more in the playoffs? The Fever or the Indiana Fever or the Golden State Valkyries? They both lost their first game, and when we look at the playoffs, both teams are kind of similar here. Because the Fever has been to the playoffs last year with Caitlin Clark, and now that Caitlin Clark is not playing and out with an injury, I'm not too sure that the Fever can win a game this year. Like, can win game 2 in their series. Because how great the Fever are. The Indiana Fever. It's a great NBA team. It's a great WNBA team. It's a great WNBA team. How good they are. Like, you got the Valkyries, who are a new expansion team and going to be there for years to come. Just how their squad is. And then you got the Lynx, you got the Aces, you got the Dream. You got all of these teams that want to beat you. And the reason why I say it's the Indiana Fever, because when Indiana is banged up right now, they're injured, they do not have any they have a decent team right now, but they don't have any scoring. Like, you can get scoring from Mitchell for the Fever. You can get scoring from Mitchell, who had a 30-point game. But this isn't going to give the Fever much credit, even though the Fever has surprised everybody and they were banged up with a bunch of injuries, and they thought they were going to get Caitlin back. Caitlin Clark, as a player, is an amazing player. She won Rookie of the Year last year for the Fever. She led her team to the playoffs. But when your main star isn't out there, other players have to step up. And who needs a win more in their playoff series? It's probably the Valkyries, because the way I look at the Golden State Valkyries is a new ascension team. You drafted players. You had an expansion draft. This Valkyries team is going to be in the playoffs for years to come. But when we look at both sides and both teams, they aren't going against each other. The Valkyries are going against the Minnesota Lynx. The Fever are going against the Dream. But here's the thing about this, is that if you don't have your main star, which is Caitlin Clark, for the Fever, I think that when it comes down who needs a win more, It's probably both teams at this point. Like I said earlier, like for the Valkyries and what they did this year surprised all of us. Played good basketball. The Fever, we know what the Fever can do, but without Caitlin Clark, other players like Kelsey Mitchell is going to have to step up. Because if you lose this game tonight against the Dream, the Indiana Fever are going home. There isn't no game, like it's the best of three. There is no game tomorrow for the Indiana Fever. There isn't going to be a game free at all for the Indiana Fever or the Valkyries. The Valkyries, on the other hand, have I have to give this team a lot of credit because this team really fight all the way. And I am so impressed by the Valkyries that how so impressed by the Valkyries, by the Golden State Valkyries, and how they have a most improved player. They have the most improved player. They have Kate Martin. They have a bunch of pieces. This Valkyries team surprised me. And we're probably going to see that again next season. Like, who needs a win more in their playoff series right now? It's the Valkyries. Because it's the best of three. You cannot take away what this Valkyries team has accomplished. Like a coach of the year. Wow. Coach of the year. One coach, the Golden State Valkyries have the coach of the year on their squad. This team, the Valkyries have to either win one game against the Minnesota Lynx. That's all you gotta do. You have to win one game to stay in it, because the Fever, basically, they have a new head coach too. But when you say that both teams kind of had their ups and downs, every team is going to have their ups and downs. Everybody is going to have their ups and downs. Every team and everybody is going to have their ups and downs. And everybody in life is going to have their ups and downs. I just have to point that out. But if one of these two teams makes it a series and makes it a game in their playoffs, I'm going to have to say it's probably the Golden State Valkyries, honestly. Like, you can't count out the Valkyries at all, because at some point at some point, the Golden State Valkyries have just been balling. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And stay blessed, everybody. In peace.